Okay, I think I got this microphone to repaired now. Anyways, here I am on YouTube again. This time I'm gonna see if I can adjust my camera a bit. You can see me better now. Yeah, now you can see me better. Okay, now you can see me better here. Can you see me better? See me? Yeah, now you can see me better now. Anyways, Um, yeah, I'm talking to you today on YouTube. How are you feeling out there? And I'm glad to hear something out there great. Some things are bad, some things are great, but not everything is good out here. Remember that too. Now, not everything is good. Some things are wonderful too. But today I'm talking about another thing. People not getting their vaccinations. This is important for you and important to me. I'd like to see you get a third vaccination when if available. If you don't get vaccination, you could think it happened to you. You could end up in the cemetery. You could end up dead, or worse than that. What do you think gonna happen to you if you don't get your vaccination? Use your head. Think, think. Something will happen to you. Can you guess? Yes, something will. Can you know what that is? You be be a sad day for your family when you're gonna have to bury you because you didn't get your vaccination. Think about that. Would you want that? No, not a nice thing. But another thing too, I'm planning a trip to London December. I think I had a great time. I'm not gonna say where I'm staying because that's confidentiality. I am gonna say every year I hear somebody stupid drinking and driving. I can't believe that. Can't get behind the wheel. You thinking to drive drunk this holiday season? May not want to do that because number one, you'll be pulled over by the police, or the U.S. you get pulled over by the. If you're in St. Paul, you could be pulled over, Bob and Pat Fletcher, and live on patrol, and they could be putting your handcuffs, ask you take off the ramp or breathe in a tube. I know you 9 times over a legal limit to drive there in St. Paul. I'm sure you have to take your rents down to jail, drunk, like car gone, you impounded, you're booing to your friend, I'm drunk here in jail, get me out, get me out. Or if you someplace else in another country, you could end up in, if you were in Thailand, or you could end up in a you can end up so bad in jail you would never get out. You would never make it out of there alive. I just saw a TV show, Lock Up Abroad. Yeah, bad, bad. You think that bad? Oh boy, you ain't seen nothing yet. Trust me. The other day, yesterday, I took a walk in the afternoon. A nice day. I walk down Brucedale a bit sometimes, and I go down towards the down about past the Iona where Iona Peach is out, and down that way toward where Iona is, where the peach factory is, where Edie Sniff, where what Iona, where Edie Sniff is basically. Court to make jams and that down there. I've been down there a few times. Great place to get jam if you want to get it there. Fresh off the line too. I've gotten jam there fresh off the line, Edie Sniff, believe it or not. Well, anyway, so I go down there. Of course, got a tactical water ponds in the back there too. We sniff do. Anyways, but it abandoned mine up there I saw, and guess what? I walked down. Some kids said, "Only camp at abandoned mine." What did they do? Well, they had I seen getting out, set a lit a campfire up, and around this box that now something had Hercules dynamite on it. Whoa! Soon as I seen that, I said, "Whoa!" I went, "Whoa!" You know, oh my God, that thing gonna go off, and it goes off. These kids are gonna be serious. These two young kids on the street can be seriously hurt. And I said, my old two kids be seriously hurt by down by the just by the explosion alone. I said, now, you know what I did? Well, I grabbed them, I pulled them behind the boulder quickly. The thing went off, And when the thing just, oh, the ground just shook like this and everything. And it did. Man, oh man. And a piece of rock went flying down into their technical water pond below. Lucky it was in the lucky not in the area where it was where a lot of homes were. It would have been put a hole in somebody's roof. Lucky open field there and a couple of technical water ponds along Edie Sniff, basically. So that's what I'm talking about there, anyways. So that happened, and as soon as that happened there, you know what? Well, apparently that was pretty bad, and it was not too funny. Yeah, I said to him, "Do you know you could have killed yourself there? Do you know you could have killed yourself there? By doing that?" I said, "You know what? That is dynamite. You know what? I know that from years and years of my experience. One thing you do, best thing you do is stay out of abandoned mine because it's not worth your life. If you do that mine, you would have been trapped in there days on end, and nobody would even know you there. You're lucky I was there when that went off. I said, Digga, don't you ever do it. Any abandoned mine you go into, all you can be unexploded dynamite. Don't step on it. If that goes off, game over for you. You be heading home to God before you're supposed to be there. And I don't think God wants you to be there. I don't think God wants you to be there. So think about it. I don't think the man upstairs wants you to be there. I don't think God wants you to be there just yet. Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting back, enjoying my evening here anyway. Thank goodness for that. Today I go do my radio show at Mac. That's fine. I get there. Living hunky-dory, cramping down on my vaccine passport a bit. Tighten it up. That's great to tighten. Making sure people are healthy when they go to camp and not having an Omicron variant. That's great to do it. But I caught one student today not wearing a PPE. I know what I said to that person. Where's your PPE? Right off the bat. And he looks at me. Okay, I know I'm old enough to know, but you, I told him this, both of you got, and next time you don't wear PPE, your school year could be in serious jeopardy. I'm not going to let the officer arrest you know what now. I told him not to let the officer say anything, but give me a warning. Wear your PPE next time, or your school year could be in jeopardy. Your education you paid for could be in jeopardy. And or it could be suspended. And I said that to him, threatening that. I threatened to do that way in a way. I want him to learn the hard way. Well, he said that. He was pretty terrified when I said that to him. Well, that's the only way to do it. You got to give him a little threatening thing about it. He wore PPE after that. I told him, nicely, because I didn't report it. I could have, but I didn't. I stayed report administration, but I didn't anyway. So, anyways, so that's good, So then everything went well. I'm not talking to a minute. I was actually talking to one administrator in the student center there. Not one of your administrators there, and I said, he wanted to suspend it. So I know, don't. This guy is first year, and the parent paid a lot of money into risking it. And I said, I gave him a warning right on the spot to do it. Don't do that again. Your school year's in jeopardy. An administrator there would happen to be one of the head C's on campus, the exact same thing. Do that. You know what? To your campus, your school year could be in jeopardy if you don't do that. So that's interesting. So he just cooperated. So I got a warning. If I gave him a verbal warning on it anyway, and not saying anything more. But that's good. I did that. Maybe it might teach him a lesson to wear PPE because it's important now, more important than ever. Because if you don't wear it right now, Omicron even got me worried sometimes, I get worried I might go home, might go to London for Christmas. I'm turning around, might turn the TV on Christmas Day, and here on this news, there'll be a lockdown in place expected on Boxing Day, like happened last year. happened last year, I remember, and it was pretty bad. I couldn't get anything done in London at that time. I had to go back in June and do what I couldn't get done in December. Now that is pretty awful when I think about it. That's horrible. Well, anyways, I don't want to see it happen again. And you know what? I think this is going to die off after Christmas. Just as fast it come or disappear, just as fast it appeared, technology, yes. You know what weird thing is? I got Holy Angel watch over me all the time. I know God is with me everywhere I go. I look over my shoulder, I have an angel watching me. I have one standing right now behind me where my refrigerator is. He's watching me. You can't see it on YouTube because of spirit. I can see stuff. Over the years, I developed instinct where I can see that and I know about it. You know something? I tell you, every time a bell rings, an angel goddess rings. Think about it. If you hear a ding, angel goddess rings. Anyways, that's why one nice thing about life. Life sucks, but you got to get on with it day to day. Because in the end, when you finish, when you take your last breath and you sit back and you realize, at the end of the day, how many stupid things you've done in the past. At my age, 61, I think about how many stupid things I've done in the past and how many good things I've done in the past. Going to a female was a good thing. It was too late for me, but I was caught on it earlier. Honestly, it would not happen. But honestly, I'm talking about it, and I don't see many people commenting on this, but it is difficult for me to do this. And another thing, it's really hard sometimes for me to think that, but since I have my operation done, my gender reassignment done, you know what I found? Being a woman is not all what cut out to be. You have your up day, you have a down day. I have my ups and I have my downs. I have my temper tantrums, do like a female gets. Everything a female has, in behavior wise, I have now. Everything that, sometimes I go through a cycle. If I get in my moon time, beginning of the month, well, I know I have moon time. I get really cranky in my moon time. Now I'm sort of in the time now, get toward the end of the month, I sort of get toward the end of my cycle, I restart the cycle again. Every month I start a 30-day cycle. It's weird to think about, but men don't think of this. Some guys think it's easy being a female. It's not easy. It's hard. I mean, trust me, because a male can be men one a long time ago. Not anymore, but I'll tell you, man can clean a penis. That a lady had to clean the vagina almost every single day. I had to clean mine every damn day too. So there you go. Clean my pussycat every day. And it's not easy. And you got to really be on your goals. You have to really be tough out in society because there are guys that will take you for a ride. If you're not on to them, it will take you for a ride. There are men that will think ladies are beautiful and they love them, but they don't love it. One side, they look rosy on one side and not so rosy on the other. They may look all rosy here, but not this. Not so rosy here, see? Showing a point. Or they may be take a whole lot of drugs and they're going to be yeah, and they're going to be feeling like this and like that. And a little bit of side effects. So you're going to do some more. Or you're going to be feeling like this all the time. And you go, and you go, and you're going to feel like this. You're going to feel, whoa, ooh, dizzy. He gets all that way. And that's what affects of that's what street drugs will do to you. Street drug makes you feel that way. But you know what? That only is play there. So what happened? Don't think. You got to be really careful here of when you do it, because when you do it is one thing. But please stay away from those drugs. If your life worth a line of crack cocaine, is your life worth fentanyl? Is your life worth time in jail for drugs? Is your life worth time in foreign jail where guys will do this to you every day? No. Stay away. I don't even do it. I never will. Never done it. I admit once somebody slipped me. Well, I tell you a story one time. When I was younger, I went to walk up to a vending machine that served hot coffee. Of course, it was a quarter at that time, not like it did, not $1, not $2, $5. I remember putting money in the vending machine. I remember popping money in the vending machine. What do you think happened? Next thing you know, I was feeling all hallucinating, feeling dizzy. Oh my God, I was sicker than a dog. I couldn't figure out why. And I made it, I made it to the emergency room at University Hospital in London, Ontario. Somehow I made it there. How I got there, I don't remember that at all. I just really got there. And it went through and I found out it was LSD in the vending machine in the coffee ground. And turned out, guess what? And I said, I bought a cup of coffee. This particular vendor, and I told where it was. They went there, and guess what they found? Packs of LSD in the vending machine, the powder form, mixed in with the instant coffee in the machine. Mixed right in with the instant coffee and vending machine. Whoa, my God. I couldn't believe this. And you know what? Turned out it's a couple of third year university to put the coffee in the vending machine, hide it from getting caught. Well, apparently they got caught. They got caught all right, and they were focused. Well, what happened later on? They got caught anyway. They went to jail. Guess how much time they got to think about that in jail? Guess how much time? No, this is guess how much time they got to think about it. 10 years. Think about it. Judge gave it 10 years to think about it. That's the one thing I remember years ago. I can see how somebody get addicted to that too. I can now. Anyways, I can tell you, I know one guy. I remember his name the very day, Rick Humperton. This guy was mean, nasty, SOB. I was homeless in London on the street. I was staying at Salvation Army at a man's shelter. That's before I transitioned to be a female. Years before that. I remember this. This guy gained up on me, gained up me, punched the shit out of me, and I ended up charging him with assault. You know, I took him to court, and the trial judge was Judge Bennett. All judges. You know what Bennett said? 6 months. Didn't smoke you up for assault. I'm going to give you 6 years pen time to think about it. Case dismissed. So he went off that, and he got in more trouble in the pen, and he suddenly got tripled. Now he tripled another it got added on an extra 50-year sentence before he got into a pen. So it doesn't pay to mess around, break the law. Because it happens. I know people end up in a pen. I know somebody ended up in a pen for other things. I'm not going to say whose name this is. I know this individual well, but I'm not going to say who it is. Anyway, so I know, trust me, it's not a life. And trust me, you got to be careful in your life. Your life is what you are. And you only get one life on earth. You're only a teenager once in life. And that's gone, you're gone. You're only a young college, 19-year-old. You don't go to university once in life. I've done it, done. You only get my age, you realize things you could have done when you're young. Things like me, myself, I'm more interested in minerals and resources now than I'm more interested in minerals, like oil. I don't know why you're so interested in oil, but I started watching Ghost Town Living on YouTube. That got me interested in the arena, got me interested in ore mining, some reason or other, matter what I looked up. I never get it, I wouldn't get in. I do get into that now, but I was trying to think about this when I'm 20, when I'm maybe 19, 20 old, I might have done it, gone and bought a mine, but I didn't. I looked at a few of them when I was younger, but looked at one up in Cobourg, Ontario, a silver mine, and you know what? The whole down mine shaft was flooded up the top with water, and it was pouring out of pouring out of the pouring out of the wheelhouse there, and pouring right out of the shaft house, right out wrong steady stream, coming out a spring deep and going. Whole entire shaft was filled with water. Go down about 900, go down over 1,500 feet, and it filled with water pouring out the top, constantly cold too. But drinkable anyway. That was the one. I didn't buy it anyway because several people walked away from it. Several people did walk away from mining claim too. Hundreds of people that walked away from the claim. Know why? Walked away for a reason, because number one, they were involved. There's another one I looked at too, and it was flooded. After that, I just gave up on it. But when I look at, Mr. Underwood do what I do in Saragota, whoa, that man knows his stuff. My God. He never found he did, but he does. I had never seen anybody so damn. If I ever someday in the future, I may go down there myself and speak to Mr. Brad Underwood down there. And I do that. I'll put one beautiful YouTube video up there. I will put up one beautiful YouTube video. It will be a great YouTube video. It'll be wonderful. And you know what? A YouTube video I put up would be something that everybody can remember. It'll be a great YouTube video. Yeah. But anyways, I wouldn't probably go down that. I might get a piece of galena and take it home with me, but I never have a piece of galena yet. I wish I do. I'd like to see a piece of galena. I have other minerals my collection. I have minerals my collection. Tell you what, I show them to you on YouTube tonight. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have some minerals here I'm going to show. This here is the mineral. You know what this is? Look at here, the black right here. This is actually a piece I picked up off of a tailings pile in Bandon Miner area. This is lead and coal. Now, this mine is located behind where the street field. This is a tailings pile from that mine. Picked this up on. Now I'm going to put this away. Now I'm going to put that away. And this here is a piece of slag. You know what this is? It's a piece of slag. You look at it, it got sparkles in it here. It does have some silver in it. But to get the silver out of the slag, it can be very difficult. But this was found on a tailings pile. In two, this is a piece of tailing pile up in Cobourg, Ontario, where I found this. This here is a piece of coal from a coal mine in Pennsylvania. Somebody sent this to me. Think of Bob. Bob sent this to me. Mr. Old Bob, who does mine exploring down in the desert there in Arizona and that. He sent this from a coal mine he explored recently. Told me, well, this is a lump of coal from a coal mine. Think about it. But also it got silver in it too. Look, I got some silver in it. Has silver in it too. Look at the sparkles in this. I see some sparkles in here like you wouldn't believe it. It got silver in this. Some silver right here. Got silver here. Got silver content. I'm not going to roast this or boil it down. Boil it down, you probably get a little tiny bit of silver out of it. But this actually got silver content in it too. So think about it. Now, these are sort of ones I had collected. That was from a tailing pile. This one came from I bought that one on eBay for a good price. But one thing I don't have in my collection, a piece of galena. You know, I love collecting stuff, but if I have a piece of galena instead of go to my collection, it'd be interesting. Maybe it's mine. Maybe it's Mr. Brad Underwood watching it live stream. He might send me some, down. Anyways, enough said. I'm gonna get off here. I hope you listened. I hope you like my live stream. Okay, thank you, and have a wonderful and productive day or week or night. Good night. Sweet dreams. May God watch over you in your sleep.